Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Twiggy Adonis, and today we are showing the final match of the tournament. It was my Doflamingo versus my friend Zoro, and my friend actually has a pretty fun Zoro build where it does not focus on the animal package. It just focuses on big rush characters, or like medium-sized rush characters, just swinging sixes and sevens over and over. I will say he is the reason I did not play Teach for this tournament, because with Teach, I feel pretty confident into the animal build of Zoro. I cannot beat this man with this build, but we will see how the match goes. So we'll go ahead and start it off here. So I'm going first. I think he chose to go second, and I see a Sengoku and a Teach in my hand, so I'm saying, hey, that's good enough for Jazz, man. Super solid starting hand. I'll let him get situated. Good luck, have fun, all that good stuff. And I'm going to play that Sengoku, and as soon as I see that Weevil, I am just super happy. Just because it allows my Teach to play something that has immediate value. Go ahead and pass it over to him. Now, he's going to be playing these 2-cost Luffy, which he really loves this card, and I actually like it too. It just allows him to utilize more Dawn to get swings in, and it kind of like acts as a pseudo blocker because most people are just going to swing into it because it's only 3,000 power. So it does take a swing away from us. And I'm going to go ahead and do my summon my Teach, use Teach's ability, plays the Weevil. Yep. Get a 2k. Pretty good. Pretty good start. Or maybe I got the law, actually. Yeah, I think I got the law. He's going to play a Chopper. I'm going to use 2 that Rested Dawn to swing into me. I'm going to go ahead and take. I see a Pudding. And he's going to swing in another 6 at me. So I'll go ahead and give him the Buggy. This deck is aggressive, so I want to kind of stay at high life while I can. And I look at this and I go, well, I have a 4-cost, but I can't play it and then use Teach. And then I look at Pudding and go, oh, how many cards do you hand? So he tells me 6, and I'll go ahead and play Pudding. I'm ripping at least 1 card out of his hand, and he did keep his hand. I don't think he mulliganed. And yeah, this Pudding was the point where the game I pretty much was able to run away with the game because of this Pudding. So yeah, he's gonna shuffle. But yeah, he apparently he told me after the match that he had like the perfect curve that this deck wants to see, and this Pudding just took that away from him. Also just ripping 1 card out of the hand is rough. So I'm gonna go 6k into Luffy. He's going to go ahead and let it die, and then I will put the law on the top, swing 7 at his leader, and play the law there, bounce the Sengoku back to my hand. Which you could argue I should have bounced the Pudding back to my hand, but I think either way is fine. Genuinely, because Pudding at least has, like, you can attack with her if you want to. So he's going to go ahead and play Zoro, attach a Dawn. So he's going to swing a good old 7k into lead. Or not lead, the law. He's going to do another 6k swing. I'll go ahead and take that one. I don't really have too much counter. I could have countered, but I don't want to go too low in hand size with Doffy. Going to restand. And here, I want to bounce the Chopper with Jozu. Right? That's pretty much my only... not my only option. I can Teach, but I'm like, man, I don't have anything to play with Teach. And then the idea hits me, so that I can swing 7k. Give me some time to find it. It took me a second because I was like, okay, what do I do here? How do I sequence this? So I go ahead and swing with the Weevil. It's going to give me a counter. I'm going to play the Jozu, bounce the Weevil back to my hand, so now I have fuel for my Teach ability. Bounce his Chopper. And then I will put the Weevil back on, swing at his character Zoro, I believe, and then I will play the Weevil and draw a card. So I essentially got to play a Jozu, and I got to swing 7K, and I got to draw for 1 Dawn. So I thought that was a pretty fun play. It wasn't like super obvious to me at first, but yeah, I was pretty happy when I did that. I was like, oh, that's fun. So he is in the think tank. I have messed up his plans royally. Just gonna attach a Dawn, swing 6. I'll go ahead and give him a counter. I've got some 2Ks built up now. And now he's going to summon the Great Wall of Chopper. Yep. Chopper. Now, I said this wasn't the animal build. He still runs a lot of the choppers, but it's mostly the blockers. He does not run the chopper that summons other animals. He prefers to have just like all these big rush bodies that like turbo his opponents out of the game. And he did good too. He was tearing people up with it. I'm gonna play my Jozu. Gonna go ahead and bounce the pudding back to my hand. I don't think I'm going to attack with it, so might as well just have the counter in hand. Bounce the chopper that does not have counter. Yes, the other 2 can be attackers, but I'm not super worried about that. So I'm gonna go 7 into lead. Yeah, I've got 3 Dawn left open. So I can do another leader swing if I need to, or if I want to. I can also play Sengoku, swing 7 with Weevil, and then put something at the top that I found with Sengoku. And then play it with the Teach. So I take the Boa. Now this was a mistake. I should have taken the Buggy. Especially since I didn't play the Boa with it. Instead, I played Gecko. Which, my thought process, I think, was just, like, grab back a 2K with the Gecko. And, or no, I grabbed the Law back. But I probably also should have grabbed a 2K from the trash as well. Just because my board's so solid that I'm not going to be summoning too much stuff. I don't know why I was, like, worried about it. Because I would rather keep the Jozus than just play, like, Geckos and Laws and stuff. I think my thought process was he's got the chopper in hand, so I want to be able to bounce it back. So I don't think the Law was necessarily incorrect to bounce back, but the grabbing the Boa over the 2K definitely was a misplay looking back at this. Because I already had 2 non-counter cards in hand. It just, like, the Boas aren't doing much for me. So he swings 7, then he swings 8. I'm going to take, so I'm at 1 life now. And, yeah, he's going to play another Kid Killer. And, like, as soon as he played the first Kid Killer, I was like, oh, he's probably got a second one. Because, like, he just hasn't had counter for a lot of the game. So. A little rough. Now, I should just swing into him. He's got 5 cards in hand. Instead, I choose to just swing into his Kid Killers. Mainly because I'm afraid I'm a coward. But I should have just done 7-7 at his leader. And then just, finished him off from there. So I'm looking at my Dawn, and I say, oh, he took a 7. Okay, well, let me see. I'm going to do an 8 Dawn. And I could have played a Boa if he did not take that, so I had a little bit of defense, and I just went ahead and did 11k into lead, and that was it. So yeah, he only had a few counter in hand. But yeah, that was the match. Very fun. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and if you want to see me do more of these sort of post-commentary locals gameplay videos, or even just like games that me and my friends play out of tournament, please let me know. I have a lot of fun making these. I like to play with my friends, and I like to tell people kind of my thought process and everything. So if you liked, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and if you want to chat to me down below, feel free to do so in the comments. So thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next one.